Time to be happy.
Oh, you polished it this morning.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining. Have you found any of the items we discussed? Per chance.
Always a pleasure.
Yes, Master.
Greetings. Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with,
Always a pleasure.
Mayhap I ought to ask around here.
The sky always puts
Well
me
done. Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
Fine, where's...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Welcome. This isn't much to go on.
Wonder what rumors the place got.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May you've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
What's life without it?
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
The Goblin's Lair. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
By your command, Arisen.
What? This looks like trouble.
Good thing I'm here, really.
I know just where to go.
It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And hours for a full week, at no charge. What a steal.
Right you are. Shall we get some rest then? I return safe and sound, and I dare say wiser for my travels.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Wish I had someone to share this spot with.
You! Gladly stay a while.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Of course, in the end, you were the one who made the purchase. That's all right. I know you meant well. Besides, I can safely say it was still a novel experience. I wanted to give you something in return by way of thanks. Here, this is for you. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
In every age, when the Arisen fells the dragon, hence, pawns are treated with respect. Not to mention, they are skilled combatants. 'Tis clear their concept of life and death differs
Pray, give me no more grief. Pray, give me no... Make yourself scarce now. Make yourself scarce. Pray, give me no more grief. Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melve again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melve. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see, in case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought see this to its destination.
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard in Melve. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Be gone!
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as...
I am not here to amuse you, sir. I am not here to amuse...
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Time to be heading home.
Scratch on my arms and armor.
Time to be heading home. Suppose I'd best earn my keep. I've been here so long.
Always another.
Off we trot.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Suppose I'd best earn my keep.
Back to it.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Suppose I better get the ox.
So like to spark up when people gather.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
My bed calls and I shan't resist. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table. I see myself.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
But suppose I'll wander about and see what
Carol can resolve the movement and function.
chariot dent will scratch on my arms and armor.
It's just another day. Same as the one afore.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Day.
This is no good.
chance to put life's feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are
Still waiting on that report.
We're still in the fight! Stand strong!
That's quite enough.
What to do?
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You've really shared my desolation and my hunger.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to defend you. Lend me your aid.
This battle is ours!
A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
The beast spits a fell substance. Avoid it at all costs.
Be on your guard!
If we have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
Yes, of course. I see it now. We must rally! Panic will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Find the fluid in spray. Will do more than sting.
Caution! Peril approaches.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. Not focused.
How will we make
All together now. The attack has won.
strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall?
Hurting yet?
Tis a simple
'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? 'Tis a style all my own, a patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. Looking for some work, are you?
Seems my feet always lead me here.
You a traveller? Well, I'll not pry, but I can tell you've I used to be a sellsword, see? Time was, I spent every waking moment perfecting. If you're anything like me, once you've reached the pinnacle of they'll be able to teach you a skill of incomparable power. If properly persuaded, that is.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.